text is missing. You see the text. Swadharma silaye purusai Bhagavan yagya purushaha Ityamano bhaktimata Narendre neritaha kila Swadharma silaye, executing sacrificial duties Purusai, by the man, Bhagavan, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Yajna Purusaha, enjoyer of all sacrifices. Hijyamanaha, being worshipped. Can you make it louder a bit? Bhakti Mata, by the devotee. Naradena, by Narada. Iritaha, described, killer, indeed. Translation: while all the Prasetas were executing religious rituals and sacrificial ceremonies and thus worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead for his satisfaction, the great sage Narada described the transcendental qualities of Guru Maharaj. This response: while all the Prasetas were executing religious rituals and sacrificial ceremonies, and thus worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead for his satisfaction, great sage Narada described the transcendental qualities of Guru Maharaj. Purport by Divine Grace Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Narada Muni is always glorifying the pastimes of the Lord. In this verse, we see that not only does he glorify the Lord, but he also likes to glorify the devotees of the Lord. The great sage Narada's mission is to broadcast the devotional service of the Lord. For this purpose, he has compiled the Narada Pancharatra, the directory of devotional service, so that devotees can always take information about how to execute devotional service and thus engage 24 hours a day in performing sacrifices for the pleasure of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. As stated in the Bhagavad Gita, the Lord has created 4 orders of social life, namely Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Sudra. In Narada Pancharatra, it is very clearly described how each of the social orders can please the Supreme Lord. In the Bhagavad Gita 18:45 says, it is stated, Sve Sve Karmani Abhirataha Samsiddhinu Labhate Naraha. By executing one's prescribed duties, one can please the Supreme Lord. In the Srimad Bhagavatam 1-13 also is stated, Swanustitasya Dharmasya Samsiddhim Haritoshanam. Perfection of duty is to see that by discharging one's specific duties, one satisfies the Supreme Personality of Godhead. When the Prasetas were performing sacrifice according to this direction, Narada Muni was satisfied to see these activities, and he also wanted to glorify Guru Maharaj in that sacrificial arena. Oma Jnana Timirandasya Gnanam Gina Shulaka Chikshanam Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sakitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Gadaman Dadati Swaparandikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sakajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Samsaji Shadvitam Shavadutam Rajanam Zaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Raghunatam Samsaji Shadvitam Shavadutam Rajanam Zaitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Jai Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopisha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Devi Pranamami Hare Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhyascha Vipa Sindhu Priyevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Krishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namaram Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prestaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swami Tinamine Namaste Saraswati Deve Guruvani Acharine Nirvishesha Sunyavadi Paschatya Desatavine Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shiva Shri Gaura Bhaktivinoda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So here we are continue our Bhagavatam class, hearing about the transcendental pastimes of Dhruva Maharaj and how Narada Muni is glorifying his activities. So this is also very important to hear about the glories of the devotees. We have shown this verse before. Srutasya pumsam suchira samasya navanja shurube vidito taha tat tat guna anushravanam mukunda padaravindam hridayeshu yesham. We persons who hear from the spiritual master with great labor for a long time must hear from the mouth of pure devotees about the character and activities of pure devotees. Pure devotees always think within their hearts of the lotus feet of the personality of God, who awards the devotees liberation. So you see, the devotees are also glorifying pure devotees' activity. It's not that we are only with Krishna, myself, and my Guru. Finish. You see this point? There's someone who thinks in that category is actually in the neophyte stage. Can you make it a little bit? Thinks that if he's in the neophyte stage, then he's always inflicted by the mode of passion. And that's a dangerous platform because when you are contaminated in the mode of passion, then fall down is inevitable. Because when we associate in Maya, then what is the next result? When you associate with Maya, what happens? You become Mahamaya. What? When you associate with Maya, become what? Mahamaya. What? Huh? Yes. Fall down is inevitable. You follow. So therefore we have to be careful staying in the neophyte platform. The neophyte platform is very dangerous. That's why it's explained here, you see. The persons who hear from the spiritual master with great labor and for a long time must hear from the mouth of pure devotees about the character and activities of pure devotees. You cannot just try to, stay in this platform of trying to only think that you are important, your guru is important, and nobody else is important. That is not the method that allows us to grow spiritually. To think of others and to glorify others, that's the Vaishnava quality. See? So to help us to do this, to come to this platform, Narada Muni has compiled the Pancharatta Vidhi. Narada Pancharatta Vidhi is actually to upgrade the third class devotee to a higher platform. That's why in the third class platform, deity worship is very much stressed. Narada Pancharatratriki, the deity worship system is very much stressed. Not only that the deity worship part is also stressed, if you study in the Srimad Bhagavatam, then Narada is speaking briefly to Yudhishthira Maharaj. You know? Where is that one? 7:12, I think. 7:11, I think. He's speaking about the duties of brahmachari, duty of, I think it's 7:11. So you see from 7:11:14. See here he's saying duties of a Brahmin. For a Brahmana there are 6 occupational duties. A Kshatriya should not accept charity, but he may perform the other 5 of his duties. For the king of Kshatriya is not allowed to levy taxes on the Brahmanas, but he may make his livelihood by levying minimal taxes, custom duty and penalty fine upon the other subjects. See the duty of Brahman, duty of Kshatriya, and then he will speak about the duty of the Vaishyas. For Sudras have no duty, they simply have to do service. So if you read this chapter 7:11, you go all these duties this is describing. And also in 7:12, he will also describe the Varnashram, the Sannyas, Varnashram, Brahmachari, Grahastha, like that. And also he also will describe the woman's duty. 7:12, I think 7:12, 8, 9, 10. So all these are Narada Muni is giving his instruction. You understand this? It is not that only, this is enough, our chanting is enough. We have to have specific duties. This is why Prabhupada wanted very much this Varnashram system to be introduced in our society. Not only Krishna spoke about this, Narada Muni spoke about it, even Krishna also spoke about Varnashram. And if you go to the 11:17, you can see here, in many places, 11:7 also, 11:7, duties of sannyasi, 11:7, 8, vanaprastha, and then again in 11, the Brahmin, 11, I think it's 11:17. How the Brahmanas, even he has fallen into hardship, you must help him. Anyone who is that helps a Brahmana who is in hardship, I'm very much pleased. So all these are described in the various different sections of the Bhagavatam. Narada Muni is saying, Krishna also saying, and not only them, even Bhishmadev is also saying. Bhishmadev also spoke to Yudhishthira Maharaj that various duties, in the Mahabharata, that's covered extensively in the Mahabharata. So Varnashram system cannot be neglected. So why Krishna says, for what? Chaturvarnya Mahasystem. See, even Krishna himself speaking about this Varna system, Chaturvarnya Mahasystem, Gunakarma Vibhagashaha. Bhaga means what? Division. According to one's guna. Guna means qualities. And karma. activities. It is not out of birthright. It is out of one's qualities. Krishna is saying here, according to the three modes of Mritu nature and the work associated with them, the four divisions of human society created by me. Although I am the creator of the system, you should know that I am yet the non-doer, being unchangeable. Krishna is not inside one ashram. Krishna is not implicated because he is transcendental. So being conditioned, so we are now have to do our specific duties. You follow? Some are more suited for, of course they all may be chanting Hare Krishna. It doesn't mean that you chant Hare Krishna, you don't do nothing. But according to your qualities, some may be very good in some activities. Although it's Vaishnava, some like to do preaching, some like to do, maybe business, some like to do farming, They're all good devotees. You say, not in any sense they are less. But everyone is seen equal because you see like the verse, in this verse, Vidya Vinaya Sampane Brahmane Gavid Hastine Sunichaiva Swapake Cha Pandita Samadarshinaha. The humble sage, by virtue of true knowledge, see with equal vision and learned and gentle Brahmana, you see? And he sees a cow, an elephant, a dog, a dog eater, all on the same platform. Because the idea is to understand the spiritual aspect. Doesn't mean that you become very high class Brahmin means you neglect others. This is not the problem. So when you identify on the bodily plane, then you have got a problem. You understand? So, but that's here you see, she sees on the spiritual platform. So everybody must be trained to see on that level. Either he's a Brahmin or Vaishya or Sudra or whatever. The training is that you must understand that we are all spirit, soul. And we have to see everybody spiritually equal. You follow? And of course we have to also see everybody in relationship with Krishna. So this is explained in this verse is here. Sri Chamasu said, each of the four social orders headed by the Brahmanas was born through different combinations of the modes of nature. From the face, arms, thighs and feet of the Supreme Lord in its universal form. Thus the four spiritual orders were also generated. So you see, similarly we have the head, we have the hands, we have the what? The belly and we have the legs, correct? So the head is equivalent to the Brahmanas, the hand is equivalent to the Kshatriyas, and the belly is equal to the Vaishyas, and the legs are equal to the Sudras. You follow? So this thing has to be understood. We need these four things in our head. These four things are required. If the head is wrong, the body cannot work, correct? Of course, if the legs are not there, then still it's very inconvenient, is it not? Everything is required for proper functioning. Of course, you may function without the legs, but still it's inconvenient, yes? I don't know. Have you seen people who amputate the legs, how they feel? They feel very disturbed. You understand? That's why this whole thing has to be understood. The head, the hand, the leg. It's not that just we understand the head and think the head is important. But it all has to be seen in connection with Krishna. That is why he said, Ya yesham purusham shakchan atma prabhavam ishwaram na pajanti avajananti stane brasta patanti adaha. See this point? Any member of the four varna and four ashram who fail to worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the source of their own creation, or who intentionally disrespect Him, will fall down from their position into a higher stage of life. You cannot just neglect Krishna. Either you are Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya, whatever. You must understand the position of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. You understand? And that is the thing. It's also said in that verse, what is that? 1 to 13, isn't it? The whole idea Atabum Vedi Vijay Shrestha Varnashram Vibhavashaha Swanusitari Dharmashan Samsiddhim Haritoshanam. So the whole purpose of this, O best among two are twice born, it is therefore concluded that the highest perfection one can achieve by discharging the duties prescribed for one's own occupation according to caste divisions and orders of life is to please the Supreme Personality of Godhead. That the whole sum and substance of Brahmana order, Kshatriya order, or Brahmachari or Sanyas, whatever, is to please the Supreme Lord. That is the basis. You understand? You cannot try to concoct, do anything you like. It is not possible. If you try to do that, then there's, there's a fall down. That's why he says, you must know. You cannot do anything you like. It is said that one result obtained by worshipping the supreme cause of all causes, and then another result is obtained by worshipping that what is not supreme. All this is heard from the undisturbed authorities who clearly explained it. So you must know. In fact, it says in the next verse, you must know everything in proper order. Says here, mantra 14. Sambhutim cha vinashum cha yastadvido vedo vayam saha vinasena mrityum tattva sambhutyamrutam ashnude. Very important words here from the Ishopanishad mantra 14. One should know perfectly the personality of God as Sri Krishna and his transcendental name, form, qualities and pastime, as well as the temporary material creation with its temporary demigods, man and animal. When one knows this, it surpasses that and the ephemeral cosmic manifestations of it. And in the eternal kingdom of God, he enjoys a full life of bliss and knowledge. So you cannot just simply do what you like. That's not possible. Understand now? Everything has got its what? It's got its position. You follow? In fact, there's one verse, you must know, what is that? Ishopanishad. You must know what is Maya and you must know what is the spiritual thing. I think it's mantra 7 now. Can you lower a little bit? I think it's not this verse. One must know this side by side. Mantra 6. What is that verse? Yeah, must know it. 11? No, there's also one verse. Yeah, here. This is the verse. Sanskrit. Vidyam cha vidyam cha yes tat vedo bhayam saha avidyaya mrityam titva vidyaya mritam snute. Only one who can learn the process, only one who can learn the process of nescience and that of transcendental knowledge side by side can transcend the influence of repeated birth and death. You see, you must know. You cannot just say, I only know Krishna and you must know also what is Maya and what is what? Huh? You follow? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also there. In this Chaitanya Charitamrita also this thing is there. You know? Bhagavad Gita also is there. Huh? 7:2. Huh? Bhagavad Gita also Krishna says, you must know. You cannot just see, become, whimsical, no. Huh? And influence of repeated birth and death, enjoy. Knowledge side by side can transcend the influence of repeated birth and death and enjoy the full blessings of immortality. So to understand all these things, that's why it is given, the head is the Brahman, the hand is Kshatriya, the belly is this, the whole complete body. You follow? So it is not that you become oblivious to all these things and just simply, do whatever you like. This is not correct. You follow this point? That's why Narada Muni has given us these duties. If you read this now, I showed you 7, 11 and 7, all the duties of Brahmin, duties of Vanaprastha, duty of the Grahastha, and duty of the Brahmachari. Brahmachari Gurukule. He spoke this verse. Brahmachari is not staying at home. Okay. So you see, there are different orders. The sannyasi is staying at home. Okay. What? That's not possible. So what are the duties of the sannyasi? How he has to act? How he has to, you follow? That whole thing is also described here. Sannyas ashram. So here it describes the saintly personality. This is somebody who is very advanced. O king, a saintly person is just like water because it's free from all contamination, gentle and by nature and by speaking creates a beautiful vibration like that, the flow of water. Just by seeing, touching or hearing such a saintly personality, the living entity is purified. This is one is cleansed by the contact of pure water. So the saintly person is just like a holy place, purify all those who contact him because he always chants the glories of the Lord. You understand? I think it's in the 8, is it? Sannyasi. So here you can see, I give you a little bit more about a saintly person. See here, a saintly person should accept only enough food to keep his body and soul together. He should go from door to door accepting a little bit of food from each family. Thus he should practice the occupation of bumblebee. This is called madhukari. You not take one chapati from one house, another chapati. Not if that you collect 10 house, 10 chapati. One chapati and one dal and finish. You follow? They cannot have a cupboard and all these things. They only use the what? Their belly as their stocking ground. See this? Just like the bumblebee takes the nectar from all flowers, big and small, an intelligent human being should take the essence from all religious scriptures. A saintly person should not think that this food I will keep to eat tonight and the other food I will save for tomorrow. In other words, a saintly person should not store foodstuff acquired by begging. Rather, he should use his own hand as his plate and eat whatever feeds on them. His only storage container should be his belly, and whatever conveniently feeds into his belly should be his stock of food. Thus, one should not imitate the greedy humble honeybee who eagerly collects more and more honey. See how the conditions are there? This kind of rules. You follow? Huh? This is another very important instruction of a saintly person should never touch. A saintly person should never touch a young girl. In fact, he should not even let his foot touch a wooden doll in the shape of a woman. By bodily contact with a woman, he will surely be captured by illusion, just as the elephant is captured by the she-elephant due to the desire to touch a woman. See, another instruction. So, it is, there are many instructions like that. What to do, what not to do. That's why we need the guidance. That's why Narada Pancharatra, he gives this direction. Do like this, don't do like this. You follow? Well, there are more also here. The married order of life appeared from their loins, from my universal form, and the celebrate stood and came from my heart. The forest dwelling retired order of life appeared from my chest, and the renounced order of life was situated within the head of my universal form. Just now you read, right? The head in the Brahmin, and now the four ashram is given here. You see? See this? The married order appeared from the loins, and then the heart are the what? Brahmachari is the heart of the Lord. Right? And then the Vanaprastha is order, retired order of life appears from my chest. That means they're very close. The heart and chest are very close. And the renounced order of life appears from the head. But you see, they're a little bit different. Head and belly and legs. Are you following? Huh? So the qualities of all of them are explained. Now why Varnashram is very important. If you don't practice Varnashram, then you see what happens. Asaucham, nirtam, steyam, nastikyam, suksha, vigraha, kama kroda cha tarsha cha sabhavo nitya, vasyainam. Dirtiness, dishonesty, thievery, faithlessness, useless quarrel, lust, anger and hankering constitute the nature of those in the lowest position outside the Varnashram system. You understand? If you don't bring people into the Varnashram, then these are the bad things will come. And you can see this is what everybody is. Dirty. Correct? Huh? I think everybody don't take bath now. So many people don't take bath. Huh? Yes or no? Huh? And dishonest. Everyone is dishonest. Thievery, stealing, faithlessness, useless quarrel, always quarreling. Lust, anger and hankering constitute nature of those lowest. So that's why the whole system is so important. You understand? To bring people into this system is very important. Prabhupada was telling us that this is his other 50% of his job. You know, why? Because you can see, if you don't bring people in, then they will live like this. Huh? Yes or no? You follow? Whereas you see the next one, ahimsa satyam asteyam akama krodha lobhata bhuta priya hiteha cha dharmoyam sarva varnikaha. Non-violence, truthfulness, honesty, desire for the happiness and welfare of all others, freedom from lust, anger and greed constitute duties of all the members of Varnashram society. You see the two contrasts. You like to live in this set of devotees or you like to live with the other set of devotees? Which one you prefer? What? Huh? Which one? The first one. Thievery, quarreling, fighting. Huh? Which one you prefer? Which one? Okay. See how this non-violent, no fighting, truthfulness, always speaking truthfully, honesty, desire for happiness and welfare of all others, not self-centered, freedom from love, anger and greed. See, unless we come to this position of accepting the Lord and the direction of the social and spiritual orders, then we are going to develop our bad qualities. You understand? Especially in India now, their caste system is, screwed up the whole thing. It is not based on quality. Even the Brahmins also are liars and cheaters and everything. Why? Because they are not practicing, not putting Krishna in the center. You cannot develop Varnashram if you don't put Krishna in the center. That's not possible. Some sit in Haritoshanam. It is explained also in the Bhagavad Gita. What is that? 9:24. You see, if you don't accept Aham he sarva yajnanam bhokta cha prabhu eva cha natum mam abhijanante tatve nata chavantite. Again, I am the only enjoyer, the master of all sacrifice. Therefore, those who do not recognize my true tranquil nature fall down. You cannot try to change this whole system, thinking that everything goes, everything is alright. It's not possible. Just now we read that verse. Any of the members of the Varnashram fail to accept the Supreme Lord will fall down. Yes. So see how relevant this Varnashram is. Not relevant. But that doesn't mean that you cannot upgrade. If you got the quality of a Brahminical order, then you are Brahmin. But if you are born as a Brahmin and you got the character of the Sudra, then you are Sudra. That's the verse there. What is that? Lakshanam Yasyal Lakshanam Proktam. From the 7-11 also. This one lower a bit, please. 7-11. 7-11. See here, again, this is spoken by Narada Muni also. Yashya lakshanam proktam pumso varna abhivyanchikam yet anyatrapi drishyata tatteneva vinidrishat. If one shows the symptom of being a Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya or Sudra as described above, even if he appears in a different class, he should be accepted according to those symptoms of the classification. This is the biggest problem. They are not accepting this. In fact, the Brahmana society here in Singapore, they reject us. They say that you guys are not Brahmanas. You know? Because they think it is by birthright. By what? Birthright. There is no shastric backing for that. And because they have rejected the word of Krishna, you see, if you reject the Shastra, in the Bhagavad Gita also says, right? If you reject the Shastra, what happens? You reject. Ya Shastra vidim yusrija vartate kama karatah nasa siddhim apnoti na shutam na param gatim. He who discards scriptural injunction and acts according to his own whims and attain neither perfection nor happiness nor the supreme destination. They cannot become perfect. And even if he is a devotee, if he tries to reject, again, this is another big problem. No? Even as a devotee, he rejects. Shruti Smriti Mamai Bhagye Yastu Lange Vartate Akya Cheri Mamadveshi Mad Bhaktopi Na Vaishnavaha. The Shruti and Smriti literatures are to be understood as my injunction, and one who violates such code is to be understood as violating my will and thus opposing me. Although such person may claim to be my devotee, is not actually a Vaishnava. You understand? If you try to reject all these things and try to act according to your own whims, finish. This is also applying to our Krishna consciousness. Many people are claiming to be what? Members of society, but they are rejecting Prabhupada's authority. Yes? Yes or no? Do they? Although you may have Kantimala and big tilak and iron dhoti, what not? But you fall down. Understand? It is not whimsical. You do anything you like and everything you like. It's not possible. Yes? Anything? No. I will do. Then how? You cannot make progress. You cannot make what? There was on Thursday I had a class with China. The subject matter is how we know we are advancing. That was the question. How do we know we are advancing? See, the Chinese were asking this question. Our Sunday class, no question. Nothing Indian. The two advanced. See, I mean, is it a level? China and India, is it two different countries? See how they are asking questions? How do we know we are advancing? Actually, this point, how do we know we are advancing? How? Huh? And in the heart, our desire to speak about Krishna must manifest. If in our heart there is no desire to speak about Krishna, then we are not advancing. Simple logic. You understand? In my heart, if I have no taste for talking about Krishna, that means I may chant, I may have big kantimala and whatnot. But if I don't have that, that means I'm not. Preaching doesn't mean that only you go and speak. Preaching could be many things also. You understand? Anything you do for Krishna, you have to do it with this understanding that yes, Krishna must be pleased. I must try to make others also encourage, teach, learn, expand. Not everybody will know the scripture, not everybody. Even as he says, even a Sudra also can please Krishna. If he cleans, nicely, Krishna becomes very attractive. Or he cooks nicely, and Krishna is attracted, he teaches others. Or he sings. All, any activity. But it has to be centered with Krishna with the idea of, helping others to learn this thing. Then yes. But if we are not willing to do that, then we are not advancing. Then we all come down to ringing bell. Prabhupada said it's belling. He used the word. There's no such word as belling, Prabhupada. Belling. What is this belling? That's all. Ringing bells. We're not going to make progress. Then all we will think is that, hey, collect the money, collect the money. We can eat nicely and sleep. You understand? There's no progress. It doesn't. We're not fired up. Understand? That's the difference between a society with Krishna in the center and with a society not Krishna. So you fall down. From that level you fall down to ringing bells. Thinking only this is a ritual. And it's finished. So this is the level of advancement. How much we can bring Krishna, push Krishna, make devotees, help others. That is the sum and substance of Varnashram. Varnashram means that Brahmana help the others, the Vaishyas help the others, the Sudras help each other. Everybody help each other. And then they make Krishna the center. But no, only I should be going to God. You guys, you cannot come in. What then? And India will be divided into more pieces. They already lost a big chunk. There are more chunks will be gone. You keep agitating. You understand? Are you following? So we should be very cautious that our interest is to upgrade everybody. They should become better. That's the symptom. But if you don't do that, don't want to preach, then means you're not advancing. Simple test. I am not advancing because I am not preaching. You follow? So this is why the system is put inside to help us. You must do like this, you must do like this, you must Brahmin. What's the duty of the Brahmin? 6 things. Yajan, Patan, Dana, Pratigraha. You have to do puja, you have to help others do puja also. Not that you only ring bell and there you go away. And then you have to learn, you study. Not you study and you read Hollywood books, what's the point? You study and you have to teach. And you have to accept only, not accept only, you have to give also. Not just accepting. You follow? The Brahmin's qualities are clearly explained, the Kshatriya quality explained, Vaishya, Sutra, all are explained. There's no room for, speculation. But when we don't follow, then we concoct our own thing. And then become chaotic. You understand? Then we become the killer of our own soul. When we don't follow, This is explained again here. You become the killer of own soul. What's that? We become the killer of own soul. The killer of the soul, whoever may be, must enter into the planet known as the world of the faithless, full of darkness and ignorance. Who is this killer of the soul? You don't follow? You understand? You killing your own soul means what? You are not following what? Krishna's direction? Yes? Yes or not? Huh? Everybody is just studying. Everybody is studying. Studying what? What is studying? MA, BA, what are you studying? MA. Huh? Which study? Krishna said, if you don't study this, then wasting time. See? Andam tamaha pravishanti ye vidyam upashate tato bhuya evate tamo nanu vidyayam rataha. Those engaged in the culture of Nissan activity shall enter into the darkest region of ignorance. Worse still are those engaged in the culture of so-called knowledge. Isn't it? They are accusing us, you always say material education, blah, blah, blah. You studied in material knowledge, where are you going to go? Even darker. Worse still. Did you say better still? Huh? Tell me. I'm just giving you, this is Shruti Pramanama, this is not Smriti Pramana. This is what? Upanishad. Upanishad is what? Veda. Veda Pramanam. Understand? Just write this off. Why this so-called knowledge give you go darkest things? It's a fact. Now the school they teach you about Krishna is God, you must bow down, you must chant his name, you please take prasad. Did they teach you that? What did they teach you? What did they teach you? God, you keep him in your house. Don't bring him here. This school, What? Yes or no? Look at the education. So if you go in this line, it is explained clearly. Where are you going? Do you want to come back again? That's no problem. Actually, going to the darkest region. Enter into the darkest region of ignorance. If you go in darkest and ignorance, where you go? Where you go? Vaikuntha. Where? Huh? You take lower and lower birth. Prabhu. It's not that we mess around. That's why he says in the next verse. One should know. Huh? The wise have explained that one result is derived from the culture of knowledge and that a different result is obtained from the culture of mission. Not that both results are all the same. Huh? No, you study there, then you get a good job, and then you put $10 in the box here. Understand? And your $10, the temple will survive with the $10. This is how their whole idea is that, no, work hard there, and earn money, and then you support the temple. Even devotees are thinking like this, I'm telling you. Shocking. Understand? Work is worship. This is whose philosophy? Whose philosophy? Who? No, the Ramakrishna school. Vivekananda. Work is worship. And you're following that philosophy. How is it possible? Which school you have taught you are going? Which Sampradaya you follow? Ramakrishna. Then who? Who you follow? Huh? Same, but the philosophy is the same, no? Yatamma tatam pat, no? Yes? So try to understand. It is not same logic. Understand? This is here Shastra explained. You cannot think that you do anything you like and you can support Krishna. After all, I am going to be supporting Krishna consciousness. What? Please, you understand? Krishna is God. He is supporting you. He doesn't need your support. You think he's waiting here whole day for your $10 in the box? Huh? What? What? Think. Understand? Our whole idea is to get out of this mess. And we cannot do this kind of a slipshod method. These Indian people have got this idea. Study. Study what? Huh? No. Become an MA, BA, DCA, I don't know what A. End result? Finish. You follow? This is the Shastra cannot be wrong. What? Can. Huh? This is not Varnashram at all. I don't know what ashram is. So therefore we have to be careful. You understand? We have to be very careful. We have to know what is Krishna consciousness and what is not Krishna consciousness. We have to see that very clearly. You understand? Not that you try to incorporate. What's that? What is that? Incorporation. You know? No. We have to balance. You must know what is Maya and what is not Maya and balance it. Yes? Can. We can balance Maya. Can. Maya will know how to balance you. So be cautious. Understand? Right. Anything else? Anywhere in our scripture, this philosophy is supported. Can you give me one sloka? It says, yes, Prabhu, you have to work hard there also. At the same time, you support Krishna consciousness. Is this philosophy anywhere one sloka you show? All of you know many slokas. Pick up one sloka. Substantiating this point. Is there? Yes. Huh? Is there? I'm thinking, which part, what sloka? So, where is this philosophy coming from? Somebody is nonsense? Yes? Isn't it? And everybody is doing it. Every guy is doing it. If I speak this thing on Sunday, nobody will come back next Sunday. For sure. Understand? Where is this philosophy? Duty. So we'll show them what is duty. And then, notice, you are entitled to the work. Karmana evadikaraste ma paleshu vakadachana. Is that 247. See? No, I am practicing Karma Yoga, Prabhu. What is this Karma Yoga mean? He enjoyed the result. That means it's Karma Yoga. But here you see what Krishna is saying about your Karma Yoga. You have a right to perform your prescribed duty, but you are not entitled to the fruits of action. You understand this point? That means all you do, the result must be given to who? Not to yourself. Huh? Yeah?
Just do your duty, don't worry about the result.
This doesn't say that.
Adhikar means not entitled.
He says, but you are not entitled. They say, no, you do your duty, but don't worry about whether it's pass or fail or what. You see how they speculate? Huh? Result you give to Krishna, but what is the result? If fail, you give to him. If success, you give. That's what it is, correct? Anything bad, you blame on him. Great. Anything good? Because of my intelligence. Didn't I tell you that? See? You listen to me, right? See? See? Stupid. Are you following me? There is no support of all this nonsense from the sky. That's why we have to know Shastra. That the duty of the leaders is to teach them the Shastra. You follow? This is the big problem. The teachers have themselves what? No knowledge. There is Prabhupada said, no, belling. What knowledge is there? Huh? So we have to be very cautious. Understand? Especially the women. I'm not criticizing them. They are always into this thing. Security. Huh? Security for what? What? How else you can be secure other than the lotus feet of Krishna? Right? Which is the most secure place? Which one? What? Which is the most secure place? Tell me. Where? What? Samasrita may 10, 14. 10, 14, 38, 58. See here, everybody can chant Samasita Epada Pallava Plavam Mahat Padam Punya Yesho Murare Bhavam Bodhi Vatsapadam Param Padam 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 Yatvi Padam Natesham. For those who have accepted the boat of the lotus feet of the Lord, who is the shelter of the cosmic manifestation, and is famous as Murari, the enemy of the Mura demon, the ocean of material world is like the water contained in a calf's footprint. Their goal is Param Padam, Vaikuntha, the place where there is no material misery, not the place where there is danger at every step. There's another verse. You know that verse? Padapallava 4:31. 4:22. 4:22. 39. Okay, this verse, huh? See here again, the ocean of Nisan is very difficult to cross because it is infested with many dangerous sharks. Although those who are non-devotees undergo severe austerities and penance to cross that ocean, we recommend that you simply take shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, which are like boats for crossing the ocean. Although the ocean is difficult to cross, by taking shelter of this lotus feet, you will overcome all dangers. Same point. You understand? So instead of taking the shelter of the lotus feet of the Lord, you are taking shelter of your material what? Wealth, your material health, your material body, your material, all these things you are taking shelter. Then what the use? Yeah? Yes? What is that verse? Bhagavat Bhakti Hinasya. Where is that? If you do not have Bhagavad Bhakti, then your Jadi, your Shastra, your Tapa, then your what? Yeah? One more. 4 things. First one is Jadi, Shastra, Japa, and your Tapa. All are like decoration on the dead body. You follow? So what's the point? Alright, we'll stop here. Any more question? Any questions? Nobody is watching.